Okay, as a continued part of our discussion here today in our demos, we're going to talk about cohesion and adhesion. Cohesion is attraction between particles of the same substance. We talked about the polarity of water and how water likes to stick to water. It's very cohesive that way. And adhesion, attraction between particles of different substances. So we're going to go over to the table here. We have some foil and we have some wax paper. And we're going to put several drops of water on the foil, kind of spread them around. Notice what the drops look like on the foil as opposed to the wax paper. See how the water beads up a lot more on the wax paper? Because water is very cohesive. It likes to stick to itself. Not showing much adhesion to the wax, but a lot of cohesion between the water particles. And because of that cohesion, I can clump these drops together. See how the water just kind of pops together like that? See that? And I can get this long water drop. I call it a water slug. It looks like a big slug following behind there. And I can drag that thing along and get it to keep pulling along. Look at that. See that? Because water sticks to water. Water has a strong property of cohesion, largely because of that polar nature. The negative side of one side of the water molecule likes to be attracted to and stick to the positive side of another. Okay? And as long as you avoid the wet spots, because what happens if you get to a wet spot, then the water actually wants to show cohesion to the water that's in the paper. If I stay on the waxy coating, not a lot of adhesion to the wax, and the cohesive nature of the water really helps me to pull this drop along. Okay? And you can see the cohesive nature of water with how that drop rounds up, beads up like that, just like it does on a wax surface of a waxed car. If you have an unwaxed car, you see something like this happen. See how flat the drops are? It's showing a lot of adhesion to the foil, a lot of attraction to the foil, such that the cohesive nature of the water itself isn't quite such a big, powerful ruling factor. In fact, I have a hard time. I can't even drag the drops. It just kind of keeps spreading the water out. It wants to keep sticking to the foil, the metal surface. Very similar to what you see on an unwaxed car, when the water just sheets across the whole metal surface. It's showing a lot of adhesion to the metal, but you get this non-polar waxy coating, and water and like oil and greases and fats don't mix. So not sticking to the waxy coating, the water's cohesive nature pulls that water drop together and it beads up and so on. So that's a little bit about cohesion and adhesion. The cohesion very strongly related to the water's polar nature, which also helps it be a good solvent and makes it dissolve a lot of different things.